Hi, Elle Ingalls here at elleingles.com, pressure-free.com. This is my little portable keyboard. I love this thing. But today, when I had a ton of work to do, I couldn't get it to work. So I tried to be really patient. I was using a lot of pressure-free tools. I kept my abs relaxed. And I clicked on all these things, my settings on my computer. I had what I call tech stress. This was not connecting to my computer, so I couldn't type the way I usually like to type. So I have to really watch it. Tech is one of my stressors. If it doesn't work, if I push a button and it doesn't work, I can really lose it quickly. So I was really, trying to be patient with it. My son came down to help me. You could hear I was struggling. So one of my first tips for you today, if you're starting to struggle about something, if you're getting a little annoyed about something, ask someone for help. If you're all by yourself, get someone on the phone to talk to them, because right now some people are isolated. One of my sons is isolated in his apartment. It's been 5 weeks now, and so he's he doesn't have anybody to bounce ideas off of or anything. So get online and Zoom with someone or get on the phone to have someone help you. So that's tip number one. When you start to feel frustrated, ask for help or assistance in some way. We're so conditioned to try to do it ourselves, push ourselves. And so my son came down, he started to help me with this little thing to get it to connect. The second, then my husband came over. Now, this is kind of a quirk of mine. Maybe you have some quirky little triggers too, but in certain rooms of the house, I don't like the smell of food. Okay, so I'm in my study right now. I don't want food in here. The bedroom, I don't like food in the bedroom. I know I'm kind of picky about this. You might think it's kind of silly, but this is really a thing for me, and I have to really watch it because, like, when I sleep, I don't want to smell food. I don't know, it's just the way I am. Anyway, he had pulled something out of the fridge from last night that had a bunch of really spicy stuff in it that I'd made. And he came over with this container, goes, "Can I help?" But the smell of the food was starting to trigger me as well. So I had tech stress on top of food smells. That is not a good combo for me. So watch for these crazy little triggers. Some people are like, we're all on top of each other. You've got your kids home. You're trying to work from home. It's really kind of crazy in our house, like what's going on and where everybody is. So things can trigger you so much quicker when you've got other issues going on or when you're kind of living on top of each other right now. Your temper might be shorter. Anybody grow up with a parent with a short fuse? Do you have a short fuse? I can have a short fuse. If I go under the line, I have a very short fuse. So it's like just really watching for these things. Be gentle with the people that you're in the house right now, because people's relationships are deteriorating. You're reading about it. You're probably reading about it. People's relationships are suffering because we're not used to all being together 24/7. That can be an issue. Or you're all by yourself, and that's hard too. So just be a little more gentle. See if you can be a little more gentle with each other. See if you can be a little more flexible. Flexible about where everybody's doing things, flexible about when you do things. Our schedule's been kind of shifted a little bit. We're eating later at night, and that is usually a trigger for me. I put on weight if I wait too long for my evening meal, so I don't want that. But I have to be flexible with the other people that I'm living with. So being a little more flexible is definitely going to help you through this time. And then asking for help. And of course, using your pressure-free tools. So again, like I mentioned with the keyboard at the beginning of this, when I started going under the line, I went right to my abs. I relaxed my abs, and that instantly started to put me in a state where I could solve my problem. So solving the problems that you're experiencing today, with all the added stressors, maybe you have health stressors, maybe you are an essential worker and you have those stressors, maybe you're out of work and you don't have a paycheck and you have financial stressors right now. So these are all kind of piling on. So it's really important to be a little more patient with everybody around you, patient with yourself. so that you don't overreact in like I was overreacting over not getting my keyboard to work. What a small problem in the scheme of everything that's going on right now. But those are the things that will send us right plunging under the line and releasing those stress hormones. Remember, the stress hormones are the enemy. That is what we want to prevent from going out, because that's really going to erode our relationships. That's when we say things and do things we don't really mean. So be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, watch for all the little things. And I see so many great people on here, Dale and Lisa, Tim, Jack, Dawn. So glad you were able to pop on today. I hope that you are doing okay. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks so much. Feel free to share this out. There are a lot of people right now who are like at their wits' end. I've been coaching some parents lately. You know, everybody's home. You're trying to homeschool. It's very difficult. And then like you don't have any time with your spouse or your partner. You know, it's really it's really difficult for everyone, no matter what situation you're in. We have new stressors, added stressors right now. So I hope this is helpful. Get a little help if you need some help. If you need help from me, just send me a little private message and we can get on a call together. I'll give you tips right on that call to help you right away, starting to live more pressure-free. Pressure-free is going to save the world here. I've got clients who keep texting me. They're like, you need to do more. You need to do more. You need to help people. So I'm up in the ante. I'm working harder than I've ever worked before, taking on new challenges over the next 90 days. I'm finally going to get my book done. I've made a commitment and I'm paying a coach to help me. So it's going to come. It's going to finally be done. So this could be a time of renewal and initiative for you. And maybe you don't have a choice because you need money. You need a paycheck because the other ways you were making money have now dried up. So if you need help with any of that, please reach out. I have a lot of connections and friends, and a lot of times we try to solve the problem all by yourself. It's okay to reach out for help. There are people who can help you. And I have a lot of connections and friends really all over the globe. So if you're having something that you need some assistance with, anything, please just drop me a line. We're friends on Facebook here for a reason. You're friends on Instagram or LinkedIn with me for a reason. And I would love to be of service to you. So have a great pressure-free rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, Sandy just joined. Hi. Just coming off here, but you can watch the replay. And thanks so much. Bye.